guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, October 1st, the brand new start of a new month here, and we're starting a little bit late, but it's kind of slow. It's currently like 12, no, it's actually 1. It's 1 o'clock on the dot. I've been online since 12 o'clock, and it's been extremely slow. We've done one order from, I think it was for Wild Child, if I'm not mistaken. It was paying like $6.75 or something. I forget, to be honest. It was slow. We do have our next order here from Corner Bakery, paying I think $6.25. The miles are also low. We're gonna go to about 9 o'clock, maybe 8:45, because we have a live tonight with Levi at 9:30. So we shall see. Let's see if the food's ready. The door is heavy. Yeah, the doors are heavy, no worries. Yeah, it's all good. Let's see. Can't even see that. Oh, that's right. Okay, guys, so the food was ready. The name was kind of faded, but I know it's for my customer, so there we go. But yeah, so as you saw, we did not hit the goal of 4,000. But you know what? We were pretty close. Had we not missed maybe a couple days or started earlier, it's a lot of what ifs, but you know, I can confidently say we had not missed a whole week because of COVID. We would have definitely hit the goal, if not crushed it. So I think a nice goal. I know I said 5,000 earlier in a different video, but I'm gonna go with 5,500 because why not? 5,500. So yeah, anyways, we'll see you guys in the Dashmobile. Guys, we're back in the Dashmobile. As you saw, the food was ready at the Corner Bakery. Now we have a small drive here to the drop off. But yeah, today's just gloomy, it's raining, it's nasty. It's basically, if you don't need to be out here, you shouldn't be out here. You know, unless, you know, you wouldn't want to be. Now, this is going to a car dealership. I hate going to car dealerships because, you know what? It's not even the car dealerships itself. It's the lack of directions that most people that order from car dealerships have, or I guess don't have. You know what I mean? Like this one right here, I have no idea. Hand it to me. That's all it says. Cool. So now we're gonna have to find someone that probably works here that looks like they're looking for food. So, anyways, we're here at Coons in Toyota in Tyson's Corner. I do see a guy that's standing out there, but I don't know if he works there. So anyways, we're gonna find out a spot here to park and pretend to be a customer, and then we'll see what happens. Although it might be for this guy right here. Let me see here if it's for him. Are you waiting for a Doordash order? No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Cool. So yeah, not him. So I just asked him real quick. He was waiting for a Doordash order, so still wasn't for him. So now we're just gonna loop around, find a spot, and then just go inside and do the same thing all over again because there's no parking spots. What's up with this? Okay, people should not buy. You should not buy a car when it's raining. I'm just gonna throw that out there because the cars look nicer. Let's say you're buying a used car, you probably won't even see any of the dings because it's so much nicer because it's raining. You know, that's just a pro tip right there. We're just gonna park right here and then just find someone that looks like they're looking for food. If not, I'll just call them. So anyways, we'll be right back. Okay guys, that was a small odyssey, man. That was so much harder than it needed to be. So I find a parking spot. By the way, I don't know what's up with this dealership, full of people that are trying to buy cars in the middle of the rain. So maybe they have some kind of sales special or something, I don't know. But anyway, so the same guy that I thought was waiting, that was my customer, it was still standing out there. And he asked me who I was waiting for. I gave him a name. He's like, "Ooh, I never heard of them." I walk inside. Sales guy comes up to me. "Who are you looking for?" I give him the name. They're like, "Who?" I show him my phone. He was like, "Oh, that's weird. We got 3 people with that kind of name, but not that specific name." So they sent me to one office. This girl goes, "That's not for me. Check the other office." I go to the other office. Nobody's there. But then they have like a little cashier, I guess, where you buy parts, where you basically whatever you do any kind of payment, right? And I ask her, "Hey, do you know who this is?" She's like, "I have no idea." She looks at the directory, no one there by that name, right? I call the customer, like, "Are you in the sales side?" I'm like, "Yep, definitely in the sales side." She's like, "Give it to one of the guys, so give it to me, they know who I am." And hangs up. Could not even get a word in. And I was just like, I've asked the guys and they have no idea who you are. Until someone finally walked over and said, hey, who are you looking for? And they're like, oh, it's this person. And he's like, oh, it's got to be this girl. So he took it. So I don't know. On the bright side, though, it was paying $8.25. So that's that. And now we're sitting at $15 for an entire day. So yeah, not a fan of dealerships mainly because of that reason. The people that work there don't put a lot of directions. Some do, most don't. You know what I mean? But yeah, I did see a Supra. The new Supra looks. I like the new Supra. I'm not gonna lie, it looks nice. Then I saw the new I don't know if it's new anymore, but the Toyota 86, which is kind of like the old FRS kind of type. But nice cars in the showroom and whatnot. But yeah, I was surprised to see that many people buy cars when it's raining. I don't know. I haven't bought a new car in forever, so maybe that's why. But I still wouldn't buy a car when it's raining. Anyways, making our way here back to Tyson's too, and we're gonna hang out. Hopefully get another order because it's stinking slow, especially when it's raining. You know, you would think it'd be a little bit busier. But anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, you can see it's a pretty gloomy day here in Tyson's. Look at that. Look at that. Anyways, guys, incredibly slow today. Like, I don't know what's going on. But here we are, going back again to Corner Bakery. Another 625. This one's going 3 miles, I think. But yeah, I mean, at this point, after this, we might as well just go hang out at Macy's and wait until the orders come. But yeah, definitely, like I said, a weird Saturday. Not what I was expecting at all. So yeah, kind of sucks. Hopefully this one's ready. What do you guys think? I mean, the last one was ready. I guess we'll see what happens. Let's see. All right, guys, so we got the order here picked up from Corner Bakery. Met a subscriber. Actually, I don't know if he's a subscriber. He said he's seen me before on YouTube, and we got a lot of those people that don't subscribe, so who knows? But he seemed like a cool dude. We were talking about how busy or how not busy it is. I think he said his name was Asante, I think. Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, you know, fellow dasher, driver, gig worker, you know, just trying to make money like the rest of us, you know. Anyways, we got a 7-minute drive now here to the drop off, 2.4 miles. I'm just happy to be doing something because the entire day really today, super dead. So we'll see. Again, the goal is to make 200 buckaroos by 8:45, maybe 9 the latest, because we get the live later. But yeah, I think we can make that happen. Hopefully, if we get a nice little push here from Macy's, that would definitely help. But even without them, I think we can still make it happen. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off. It said at 6:25, and then I actually ended my dash. I had to run home real quick. I forgot to take my dog out. Typically, my cousin does it, but he's out of town, and I'm just like, what did I forget to do? And then I remembered. I'm like, yo, we gotta go now. So I basically rushed there, took my dog out. She did her business fairly quickly because I'm sure she needed to go bad. So I felt so bad. And then I came right back. We made it right on time for the Macy's drop. And now, this is where I would normally tell you guys, we got an absolute banger today. $90 order, just kidding. Today is, coming back to reality here. I think the order's paying like $18 maybe, something like that for 2 orders. I took it because it's been a really slow day. So it's just a cash flow kind of order. And I'm not going far. I'm still staying in my zone. So, yeah. But actually, one is a big box. I think you can probably see it back there, of pots and pans. So when I saw her pull out this box, I was like, oh man. Luckily though, it's going to a house, and it's actually not even that heavy, but still. Anyways, the time is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock right now, and we're sitting at like $21, not including this order. So I think it's gonna be a tall task to get to $200 by 8:30. But we're gonna try. Let's go. Okay, guys, we got the first order dropped off. I think it paid more, but then again, I'm not sure because when I was driving, I could have sworn it said $11.50, but then when I dropped it off, it said $13.50. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out at the end. Now, for the next drop off, they do have to sign. I think it's because they chose the hand it to me option, which is fine. That's even better because I wouldn't want to leave all these pots and pans outside of the door, especially when it's raining. So we'll see. We're 9 minutes away. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off. So much for handing it to them. We're not home. I had to wait 5 minutes, which felt like forever, or 4 minutes, whatever it was. And I was just there waiting. So, yeah. Anyway, got that dropped off. And yeah, I think the first one must have paid a little bit more. because this one only paid $6.50. $6.50, probably one of the lowest pays I've seen for a Macy's order, at least that I can think of. Anyways, it ended up being $20, and then we're sitting at like what, $41.50 for the entire dash. Currently $3.40 in the afternoon. Yeah, we're gonna need some bangers. We're gonna need some bangers. Anyways, we'll see you guys on our next order. Alrighty, guys, this is like day number 3 of this escalator. I keep saying elevator, of this escalator, sounding like it's dying. But here we are, Andy's Pizza. The order's showing $7.75, and the reason why it's showing that is because it's a $1.50 peak pay. So from $6.25 to $7.75. So yeah. Anyways, the current time is $3:55. Extremely slow. But hey, we're doing what we can. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we got the food picked up here from Andy's Pizza. Now we only have a 7-minute drive. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, there's a $1.50 peak pay going on right now until about, I think, 5:30, if I'm not mistaken. And then I guarantee you they're going to throw another peak pay around that time. Probably $1 or something. I don't know. But I'm just glad to be doing something. We're baby stepping it to $50 and then $100 and then hopefully $200. But yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off from Andy's Pizza. It actually became $9.25, which is awesome. And then after that, it died again. It's 4:35. We're just waiting here for their next order. But yeah, definitely a slower Saturday than what I thought it would be, especially with the rain. But you never know. Dinner here, you know, could make up for it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But as of right now, we are crawling to $200 by 8:30. Let's go. All right, guys, it's our first time going back to the Lebanese Tavern. I have not been there in months. Now they have a takeout window, which they didn't have before, which is even better. Excuse me. The order was showing $7.75, which is really $6.25. So we jumped on it. A couple of items. I had a small hope that it would be more than $100, but then I looked at the items and it's like a lot of appetizers, and like one main meal. So I think it's just under $100, but I'm not sure. So anyways, we're only 5 minutes away. The time is 4:57 and we are running out of time rapidly. So whatever we make is what we make. But at this point, we need to make at least $120 somehow, some way. If not, we're starting the month, on the wrong foot, basically. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and I shall see you guys real soon. Okay, guys, just when I was starting to lose hope, we get this banger, I think. Well, maybe not a banger, but it's paying $9.25, less than a mile from PF Chang's, and the food was ready. Currently 5:15. Jumped on it right away. The food was ready. We're 1 minute away. Let's go. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off, right? And then I realized there's a $4.50 peak pay going on right now. So, I mean, I'm not really tripping. I think, to be honest, I would have taken the order because of how slow it is. But I would have been a little more hesitant, you know what I mean? But anyways, we have our next order here from North Italia, showing $10.75. You can see the dash mobile in the background. I'm not sure what happened over here, but our next order here is from North Italia, literally in the same building as my last drop off, which is awesome. So hopefully it's ready. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened over here, but yeah, parking is a mess right now. But we got lucky with the parking, so we should be all right. Let's see. Hey, we're just picking up for Wanda. Okay, guys, so as you saw, we basically got the last order dropped off. Then I realized it was almost like a slap in the face, but not really because it's so slow. They threw in more peak pay. Why? I have no idea. It's not even raining. I mean, it's drizzling a little bit. But yeah, so they threw in an extra $3.50 or $3 plus a $1.50 that was already there, brings it to $4.50. I'm like, wow. So basically our new minimum is $6.25, would now be a $10.75 order. So that's what I did a quick math right away. And my next order was $10.75 from North Italia, so we jumped on it. It was ready, and I was like, I almost asked the guy for the drinks because, on my last video, now if you have drinks, it gives you like a little blue tab on the items or whatever, but it also does it for desserts. And I was like, hey, do you have the drinks? And I was like, oh, never mind, it says desserts. And he's like, oh yeah, they're in there. So hey, at least it's cool info that I feel like should have always been highlighted like that, just in case. But It's finally here. The time is 5:30. We got exactly basically 3 hours to maximize our dollars, and we're nowhere near 100 bucks. But I think this peak pay is gonna help. Honestly, most likely I'm probably gonna take almost anything that comes my way, because again, peak pay brings out players, dashers that are not working, and at some point there's not enough orders to go around. So I feel like if I decline something, I mean, if the order is trash, it's trash. But if it's something like my last order, like 9.25, less than a mile, jumping on it right away. You know what I mean? Even if it's French, to be honest, just because we need the cash flow and we need to stay active. But for the most part, I'm looking for orders like this one, 10.75, a couple of miles, because it's basically 6.25. So hopefully that made sense. And again, not a huge fan of peak pay, but if it's here, you know, might as well use it to my advantage. So yeah, anyways, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, things are heating up. The last order was 14.75. Let's go. Then we were chilling here next to the Cheesecake Factory, and I don't know if it's like homecoming or some kind of school dance, but definitely a lot of high schoolers here, all dressed up for something. So they're all at the Cheesecake Factory. But anyways, then we get this order right here. Oh, let me step back, okay? So the peak pay went from, I think, $4.50 to $5. There's another $5 peak pay today. So basically my new minimum is $11.25. I get this order right here from the Cheesecake Factory. I think it was shown as $13.50. It's not going that far, 3 or 4 miles maybe. The food was not ready, but I was like 10 minutes early. Did a little bit of waiting. It is over $100 worth of food because I had to take a photo of my bag. But I'm not sure exactly how much it was because it just says $0. So I don't know. But yeah, I think after this, hopefully this order will put us at 100 bucks. Hopefully. I think right now we're sitting probably like in the 80s if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how it goes. But it looks like it's picking up. But again, this peak pay right here, man, before getting this order, I had a gap. It wasn't like I dropped my last word off and then bam, I got this banger from Cheesecake. No, there was a little bit of waiting here. So I don't know. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, so we got the order dropped off and it was a banger. Let's go. $33. Even without the peak pay, it was still a banger. Now we have an 11-minute drive back to Tyson's. We're gonna take whatever we can, but whatever we get, we're taking it. We're taking it. We're definitely running out of time. It's 6:17. We're going till about 8:30. Then I'm gonna drive home, get ready for the live with Levi. Regardless, I'm just happy that we made over $100 because at one point, honestly, I'm like, wow, it's super dead. You know what I mean? And shout out to the lady. She was super nice. She was waiting for me outside. And you know, we're gonna make a pit stop at some point. Give me like a little Red Bull or something because I'm getting tired. And we don't want that. Although when I saw 33, whew, my eyes got real big and I was hyped. I was like, let's go, banger, banger. Man, hyped, I'm hyped. Anyways, we'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, hopefully you can see me okay. It's getting darker, the video quality isn't all that great, so apologies for that. But we just picked up our next order here from North Italia. I'm pretty sure it's a banger. It is over $150 worth of food, if I'm not mistaken. It is going kind of far, to be honest, but I'm taking it, one, because we're running out of time. And it took me like 10-15 minutes to even get this order. So you see, I'm getting good orders, but the time in between the orders is what sucks. Because I feel like there's so many drivers right now. You know what I mean? So when I saw the order, I'm like, we don't have the luxury to pass on this. You know, 10 items, 9 miles, $19.75. Hopefully it's more. And then we're going to drive back. Technically, if we get anything on the way back, it's still going to have the peak pay from your original zone. So, you know, I think it'll be okay. And it'll put us closer to at least 150 because, you know, we're running out of time here. And I doubt we can make $200. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off a second ago, and it went from $19.75 to like 26 or 27, I think. Definitely worth it. And if I'm not mistaken, we're sitting around 141, 142 here for the entire dash. It's currently 6:59, basically 7. We got an hour and a half left to maybe get to 175, perhaps even more. Yo, if we get to 200 today, I would be, I don't know, I would be like speechless, to be honest, because, you know, you guys have seen the video, super slow start, you know what I mean? So anyways, now we do have a 15-minute drive back to Tyson's, If we get something along the way, it's still going to include the peak pay. So we're still going to take it if it makes sense. If it makes sense. You know, so we'll see what happens. I still haven't stopped at a 7-Eleven. All the 7-Elevens that I saw were on the other side of the street. So now that I'm going back and I'm basically backtracking, looking at the GPS, I'm definitely going to stop by 7-Eleven and get something to basically wake up. So anyways, we shall see you guys real soon. Okay, guys, quick little update here. It's 7:40. Last time we spoke was 6:59. I drove all the way back, stopped at a 7-Eleven, got me the nitro mango one is the best one. But they don't all carry it. So as soon as I saw it, I jumped on it, bought it. Great flavor. One of my favorites. I'm not huge on energy drinks, but I do love this one. This NOS one. Anyways, as one of the peak was about to expire, because one ends at 7:30, I like around 7:27, I get this order right here from Andy's Pizza. Jumped on it right away. Miles makes sense. You know, the peak pay is about to end. It is what it is. And as I'm pulling into Tyson's 2, they pulled over some guy in the worst spot. Like basically in the middle of the intersection. You might be able to see some of the lights in the back. But, you know, definitely not an ideal spot to pull someone over. So that kind of sucked. Made more traffic, and then people are always looking. You know, a lot of rubbernecking and stuff. So it is what it is. Now, after this order, honestly, if we get one right away, then we're going to do it. If not, I'm just going to start driving home. Because by the time I drop it off, it'll be almost 8 or like 7:40, 7:50. Then if I drive back, it'll be another 10 more minutes. And then I'm only staying out until like 8:30, 8:45 because I got the live later with Levi. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. But after this, we're at least going to be over 150, which honestly is an achievement, you know, all things considered. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, guys, we got the order dropped off. It ended up being, I think, $15.50 or $15. But the best thing about this order is the fact that the customer knows he lives in a tough spot. He knows there's no light in his street. He knows you can't see his numbers. He knows all of this. So you know what he does? He waits for you outside. So shout out to him, yeah. Because when I was pulling up, I was like, oh my God, where am I going? And then I saw him flash his phone like a little flashlight, so that I kind of knew where I was going. You know, so shout out to him, you know, for at least being self-aware that his house is extremely hard to find at nighttime. You know, because most customers don't give a crap. They're just like, oh, they'll figure it out. You know, no big deal, whatever. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I've decided we're gonna make one final trek here back to Tyson's. If we get something along the way, cool, and hopefully we get one more order. But we're officially over the 150 milestone, which typically we don't really celebrate it like that, but today we do. Today we do. Anyways, we'll see you guys hopefully on the next order. Okay, guys, we did not get any more orders. See, the later the night goes, the more that the peak pay affects it. I feel like there's less orders. There's probably the same, if not more, drivers trying to work at night, so you get fewer orders. So honestly, it's pretty much dead right now. But I'm sure someone's out there completing orders, but most of us are waiting. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's 8:15 right now, so I can drive home and then just get ready for the live. We're gonna finish at $158 with 32 cents. And honestly, that's not bad. That's definitely not bad considering what kind of start we had. You know what I mean? The peak pay, did it help? Did it not help? I don't know. All I can say is that it just basically made me take every single order that I received, because I knew that if I declined too many orders during peak pay, I feel like I would not get anything, because I feel like they put you probably like at the back of the queue or something. I don't know. I mean, it could all just be in my head. I really don't know. But overall, not bad. Not the start I wanted to have, you know, for the beginning of the month. But honestly, it could have been a hell of a lot worse. So anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Whew. Again, the goal for this month is $5,500 by the end of October. And, you know, baby stepping it. If you guys enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.